I seen when I stand in front of Ron. When Ron fought Tank, he was on Tank. He was on him. He had the same attitude. Am I right or wrong? And then he had no fear. He fought him in that.
He definitely was at his best. He trained hard. He knew he was going up against. And
tension explodes at Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach rematch press conference. The press conference for the highly anticipated rematch between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach quickly spiraled out of control, veering far from what promoters had envisioned. Emotions flared when Tank's longtime trainer Calvin Ford confronted Roach's camp, accusing them of disrespecting his fighter during recent interviews. Ford aggressively approached Roach's side, warning them to watch their words, emphasizing the seriousness of this fight. Standing firm alongside his son, Lamont Roach Sr., both father and trainer, refused to back down. He fired back, telling Ford to focus on the fight itself rather than the trash talk. He declared this wouldn't be a repeat of their last meeting and that his son was coming for redemption. Backstage tensions erupted into physical chaos when a shove led to Roach Sr. landing a clean punch on Ford. Security quickly intervened to separate the camps before things got further out of hand. Despite the scuffle, Gervonta Davis remained unfazed, smirking and suggesting Roach's camp was acting out of fear because they know what's coming in August. Roach, meanwhile, kept his composure and warned that the last fight was just a preview. This time, they planned to finish what they started. A fight for legacy, not just redemption. As chaos ensued behind the scenes, the real war is set to take place in the ring. Davis, one of boxing's biggest stars, now has even more eyes on him, not just because of the Roach rematch but because of what may lie ahead. Rumors are swirling about a possible showdown with fellow undefeated American star Shakur Stevenson. While the buzz is high, there's no official deal yet, leaving fans frustrated as they crave what could be a generational clash. Tank himself has been open about his recent struggles. On the Safe Place podcast, he admitted he once considered retiring in 2025 but has since decided to take a break instead of quitting. He emphasized the need to regroup and return even stronger, expressing his hunger to prove there's more to accomplish in the sport. "I just need to get myself together," he said. "I'm not done, I still have more to prove." The controversial first fight, unfinished business. Many fans and insiders still believe the first bout between Davis and Roach didn't end cleanly. One controversial moment included Davis taking a knee without absorbing a punch, an incident that was never called a knockdown and remains unexplained. Critics argue the moment could have swayed the outcome, and fighters like Rolly Romero and Frank Martin have weighed in, calling it unfinished business. Frank Martin, who was knocked out by Tank, has backed Davis to dominate in the rematch, predicting Roach won't last. But Roach isn't having it. He's fired back with confidence, making it clear he won't be underestimated again. The intensity between the camps is boiling over, and both fighters are determined to settle the score. Roach, "I fought the best version of Tank." Roach has publicly stated he believes he faced the best version of Davis in their last bout and that he held his own. When asked what adjustments he needs to make, Roach acknowledged that a tougher training camp and sharper focus are necessary. "I've got room to grow," he admitted. "And I'm coming back better." Tank's corner drama, a crucial factor. Outside the ring, even Davis's team dynamic is under scrutiny. Rapper and boxing enthusiast Gilly D.A. Kid raised eyebrows when he pointed out that Davis's usual team, Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, weren't in his corner during the first fight. Instead, a new face handled corner duties, which some believe disrupted Tank's rhythm and focus. In boxing, the bond between a fighter and his corner can make or break a performance, and the sudden change could have contributed to Tank's less dominant showing. Ellis later pushed back on the notion that Davis wasn't at his best. "He trained like a beast and gave everything. This wasn't a bad night, this was Tank pushing to his limits. And in the rematch, we're not settling for points. We're coming to destroy." The bigger picture, is Pacquiao next? Fans are also buzzing about another potential megafight, Tank versus Manny Pacquiao. With Pacquiao set to face Mario Barrios in July, speculation is growing that a win would set the stage for a clash with Davis. Previously, talks for this fight fell apart over weight issues, with Davis reportedly not wanting to fight at Pacquiao's preferred 145 pounds. But now that the landscape is changing, the dream fight may finally be within reach. What's at stake? The rematch between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach isn't just a grudge match, it's a test of legacy, focus, and survival. Both fighters have something to prove, and neither is backing down. The press conference may have turned violent, but the real reckoning is set for August. With unfinished business, shifting team dynamics, and career-defining opportunities on the line, this rematch promises to be more than just another fight. It's a war for redemption, reputation, and future greatness. What do you think? Will Tank rise again, or will Roach rewrite the narrative? Drop your thoughts below.